Well, good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Hoskins. It's another beautiful week here in the upstate of South Carolina, but you didn't, well, maybe you did because I do so many weather reports, but it's just a glorious day. I've been dealing with the concept of how important time is in a lot of equations. Specifically, been working with some solar experiment in our house. We've got a garage and some sheds that are um, I'm putting on solar so it can take them off the grid because the Duke Energy they treat it as a commercial property, so commercial rates, and so we want to take that and mitigate some of the costs. And the solar panels do great, but they're only active for when the sun shines on them. And so even though they produce enough wattage, the sun's only up maximum of 12 hours a day here where we live in South Carolina. If we were in Alaska, it would be 24 hours a day for about 2 or 3 months, but then you have 2 or 3 months of no sun. So I'm like, okay, I know that time is part of the equations, but it's also becoming more and more evident to me as I deal with physical injuries that I've been dealing with for the past 3 years. I'm, I almost said struggling, but I'm working diligently and focused on reducing unwanted fat in my body, specifically the visceral fat. That the time is really an important factor in how things happen, and it should be obvious. And I know you guys saying, "Well, duh." I mean, it's principle number six, right? There's no process that does not require time, and that is true. It's just I'm starting to realize how important some of these things that don't seem so important rely on time. Rely on time. So, even the healing process that I'm going through, even the growth and recovery process I'm going through, even my understanding of what life's about and who God is and who Christ is and how we relate with Him, that has changed and deepened and strengthened over time. What does that got to do with me talking to you about chiropractic? Well, it's the same thing. Chiropractic is not an event. The chiropractic adjustment doesn't take place instantaneously. In fact, what I do with you is not even the adjustment. The adjustment is what your body does after I introduce a force to it to help it overcome whatever has made it stuck. So that process takes time as well. And time allows other things to creep in. And so when we have you come back every week, that is on purpose because we know as we live life, even though it's a wonderful place as we have here in the upstate, other things are going to creep in and cause you to adapt. And sometimes that adaptation is not adequate, or sometimes the adaptation is not, it's not perfect. And therefore, you have what we call the chiropractic vertebral subluxation. And the only profession that focuses on that, and the only profession that's equipped and trained to deal with that scientifically and specifically, is the profession of chiropractic. So even though you may be dealing with something, it's again the adjustment is not a one and done. It's a process. It's a process of helping your body overcome what's interfering, um, build up enough resilience so that the next time that happens, you may have enough resilience to overcome it. Anything that sticks around builds up. Help us. We're here to help you overcome that, to get rid of that buildup, so that your body can react and adapt appropriately next time, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time. Because unless you're going to a different existence here shortly, that's just part of the life cycle. Is we don't live in a perfect world. We're not perfect. The matter that we exist in is not perfect, and therefore you need the chiropractor's help to maintain the body's ability to adapt to that imperfection and deal with it on a regular basis. So that's my ideas on time today. It's an interesting day. It's an interesting world we live in, and I do hope that you are looking forward to your next visit to your chiropractor, because it's very important to get those regular clearings of those failed adaptations, those vertebral subluxations. that only we focus on. So love you. Look forward to seeing you soon. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to call or stop by or email me. I'm happy to help you find a chiropractor in your area. If you don't live here in the upstate, if you're in the upstate, we'd love to see you here. We're at the corner of 292 and Route 9 in beautiful Inman, South Carolina. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.